Good morning to all. I hope you would have understood what is computer, what are the what is IPO cycle, and then what are the functional components of computer, what is memory, what are the classification of memory, what are the measuring units we'll be using in case of our memory. Now we'll be continuing with the next topic, input devices. Yes, already we have discussed the devices can be classified into three types. One is input device, output device, and then memory. That is storage device. Storage device we have discussed already. Storage devices can be classified into two types. One is primary, another one is secondary storage devices. We have seen what are the secondary storage devices, and we have discussed what are the difference between all those secondary storage devices. Now we'll move on to the next topic, input devices. Actually, first of all, before step into this input devices, we need to know what is input. Yes, of course, input is a thing which will be feeding into the computer. Not only don't want to consider only the computer, even for human being, the input will be like hearing some noise or eating something. All those things will be considered as input. So in case of our human body, will be using ears, as well as will be using eyes, will be using mouth as a devices for giving input. Similarly, in case of our computer, will be using lot of devices. First of all, input devices are the devices which will be used for giving input to the computer for performing some process. That is only input devices. Actually, input devices as a device which will be used for giving input to the computer for processing is called input devices. How that input should be, it may be in the form of text or image or audio or anything we can give in any form. Now we'll be seeing few examples of input devices. The input devices are keyboard, mouse, joystick, scanner. Then apart from that, anyone can you tell any one other input device which will be used in computer? Yes, of course it is webcam, mic. All those things will be called as input devices: keyboard, mouse, joystick, scanner, and then microphone, that is our mic. And then next one is, just now I said, what is that? Yeah, tell me, what is that apart from this? Webcam. Yes, all those things will be called as input devices. Now we'll be seeing what is this keyboard. Keyboard is one of the input device. Just look at this. Most of them you have 100 percentage everyone would have used computer and you would have used keyboard. Actually, in keyboard we'll have function keys, now numeric keys, control key, alternate key, that is alter key, enter key, all those things we have. Actually, keyboard will have a lot of arrangements of keys or buttons, and then each press of key will be giving some single input to the computer. Depending upon the input, the data will be processed. Actually, if I am pressing any key from the keyboard, the data will be taken as a single character. Actually, it will be given as a single character to the computer and it will be processing. Keyboard is an input device which will be getting value from the user and it will be giving to the CPU. Next device is mouse. Mouse is also one of the input device. Actually, mouse will be called as pointing device, because if you are moving mouse, you can find out a cursor, just arrowhead, either arrow or blinking line, a cursor will be moving on the screen. So we'll be calling mouse as pointing device. Actually, look at these pictures. We have mechanical mouse, wired mouse, wireless mouse. Wired, mouse, in case of wired or wireless, we can classify mouse into two types. One is mechanical mouse, another one is optical mouse. Under optical mouse only we have wired and wireless. Actually, if we are moving a mouse by using our hand, the cursor will be displaying on the screen and that cursor will be moving. By using it, will be pointing something and will be opening something or will be launching something. Actually, this mouse pointer can be used only in case of graphical user interface. Mouse consists of three different parts. One is button, another one is handling area, another one is rolling object. Using left button of the mouse will be performing different operations like selection, dragging, moving, pasting can be done with the help of this left button, and then with the help of right button will be opening something and will be launching something. So mouse is a pointing device which can be classified into two types. One is mechanical mouse, another one is optical mouse. In case of optical mouse, again we have two more classification, wired and wireless. And then in case of graphical user interface, we can find out a cursor on our screen to move something or to launch something with the help of our mouse. Actually, mouse consists of three parts. One is handling area, rolling object, as well as, what are the three parts? Button, handling area, and then rolling object. Using left button, we'll have two buttons. One is left button, another one is right button. Left button of the mouse will perform different operations like selection, dragging, moving, and pasting. Right button will launch something, will open something, and will be launching something. Next device is scanner. Scanner is a device, actually we'll call it as optical device, which will be scanning something. Scanning in the sense which will be taking a soft copy of a particular hard copy. Before going to scanner, let me ask a question. What is the difference between hard copy and soft copy? Hard copy is if you have something in your hand, like any printed form or written form of text or image, then it will be called as hard copy. If it is soft copy, the same thing will be having in a system, in our computer if you have something, or in your mobile if you have something related to the same thing, then it will be called as soft copy. And if you have those things in your hand, like printed form or written form, then it will be called as hard copy. You just understand the difference between hard copy and soft copy. Soft copy is a content which will have in our computer or gadgets, and then if you have the same copy in a printed form in a paper, then it will be called as hard copy. Scanner, which is used to convert hard copy into soft copy, either it may be an image or a text or something, whatever it may be. If you need to convert a hard copy into soft copy, will be going for scanner. Next input device is joystick. I hope everyone would have played video games. Video games can be played with the help of a input device called joystick. With the help of that, we'll be controlling all those things. We'll have push buttons, we'll have move button, everything will have. With the help of that, we'll be moving all those things which is showing in a game, like changing the direction, and then moving from one place to another place, running. All those control can be done with the help of joystick. Next thing is touch screen. Touch screen is also one of the input device. The screens will be sensitive to the pressure as a user interacts with the computer by touching pictures or words on the screen. You may see it is like KOSK is installed, and Kisco's installed in various public places like ATM machines, railway PNR checking machines, etc. We'll have touch screen, we'll use that, and we'll be getting all your things. That will be called as input device. Next thing is microphone, as I said already, which is used to input our audio data, and will be used for sound recording. These are the input devices we'll be using. We'll be seeing on small recap of the input devices. The input devices are used to give input to the computer for processing. Either it may be in the form of text, images, or audio, or some videos. Input devices are keyboard, mouse, joystick, scanner, and then webcam, and then next one is microphone. Keyboard is used to give input in the form of like characters. If you press any key on the keyboard, it will be considered as a character. Each and every character will be taken, and together it will be given as an input to the computer. And then by using keyboard, we can give the input like a commands. We can give the input in the form of commands in case of if you are using keyboard. Mouse, next input device is mouse. Mouse will be called as pointing device. It can be classified into two types. One is mechanical mouse, another one is optical mouse. And then under optical mouse we have wired and wireless. As we have said already, optical means optical light. Yeah, optical means light. And then next one is in case of graphical user interface. In case of command user interface, we'll be using keyboard. Command user interface will be using keyboard. In case of graphical user interface, we'll be using mouse. Just click on one icon and we'll be launching some application, can be done with the help of our mouse. Just now we have seen the different types of mouse, as well as mouse will have three different buttons, three different parts. One is button, handling area, and rolling object. The button also can be classified into two types. One is left button, another one is right button. With the help of left button, we'll be performing selection, dragging, moving, and pasting. And with the help of right button, we'll be performing just launching any application or opening any context, all those things. Next input device is scanner, which will be used to convert from hard copy to the soft copy. We have seen already what is hard copy and as well as what is soft copy. And then next, joystick will be actually joystick also one of the input device. Will be using this input device in case of handling video games, and like by pressing some push buttons or by changing the direction of the device, everything can be controlled with the help of joystick. Mainly we'll be using this joystick for video games. And then next, touch screen, where you have seen this touch screen commonly in ATMs, and in case of our railway reservation, wherever we are going for public use of computer, there will not have buttons, will have only touch screens, because there is a possibility of breaking if more than one times if they are banging the keys, then the keys will be getting broken. So instead of using keys, they'll be placing touch screens to avoid this problem. In case of public areas, like if you are going for railways, if you are going for ATMs, will not have keys, most probably they'll be placing touch screens to uh, make it as safe. And then next one is microphone. If I need to record my audio, definitely microphone must be present in our computer or in our electronic gadgets. These are the input devices. Apart from that, we have certain input devices like webcam, all those things also available. Next, we'll move on to the next device, output device. Actually, output device is also used to display the output to the user, either in the form of soft copy or hard copy. Already we have discussed what is soft copy and what is hard copy. Output device is also used to display. Output device is used to display the output either in the form of to the user, either in the form of soft copy or a hard copy. Soft copy means will be getting that output only on the device. Either what are the output devices? Monitor, printer, speaker, all those things will be called as what is that, output devices. If I'm getting the output on the monitor, then it will be called as soft copy. If I'm getting the output through the printer, it will be called as hard copy. And then speaker, projector, all those things will be called as output devices. Now we'll discuss about monitor. Yeah, monitor is also called as visual display unit. It is a primary output device where you can see the output. It will be looking like a TV. that monitor can be classified into CRT, cathode ray tube, LCD, liquid crystal display, or LED, light emitting diode. These are the different types of monitors. In olden days we have used CRT, cathode ray tube. It will be looking like a TV. Will use cathode rays and will be displaying it. Next to that cathode ray is LCD, light, liquid crystal display, and then next to this light emitting diode. These are the three different varieties of monitors we are using, not we are using. In olden days we were using CRT, but nowadays we are using LCD or LED. Next we'll move on to the printer. Printer will give a hard copy of a content of our soft copy. There are various types of printer. One is dot matrix. You look at this printer. This nowadays we are not using this printer, but in olden days, not olden days, in 1980s and all, we were using this dot matrix only. We'll use ribbons and hammer to print the data. The quality will not be good, but printer will use small dots. Printer will use small dots to print the data. Ribbons and hammers were are the technologies used in this dot matrix. Next to this dot matrix is inject printer or diskjet printer. Inject or diskjet is in this type of printer will be creating a digital image by propelling droplets of ink on the paper. It will be like spraying ink on the paper. It will be displaying inject. Next thing is laser. Nowadays we are using this printer only. It will be producing printer in the form of laser lights. It will be very high quality as well as it will be very fast. These are the three different types of printers. One is dot matrix, another one is inkjet or diskjet, another one is laser. These are the three different classifications of printer. Then next we'll move on to the next output device. If I'm just imagine, if I need to print like a banner, how will you print? With the help of printer only. It's not a printer, it will be called as plotter. Banners and large big size things can be printed with the help of a device called plotter. And then speaker, which is used to give audios. What we are speaking in the mic, it will be reflecting to the audience with the help of speaker only. And then speaker will be called as, what is that? Of course it is a output device. Next thing is projector. Projector will be projecting, will be displaying in a big size screen with the help of the input which we are getting from our CPU. Projector also one of the output device. Monitor, different classification of monitor, and then printer. That's all. These are the different input devices. Along with this, when one important thing you want to know, apart from these devices, we have CMOS. You would have heard this word CMOS battery, which will be present inside our CPU, which will be maintaining our system, date, time, all those things. CMOS battery, it will be looking like a, look at this picture. CMOS battery will be like a battery will be present inside our CPU, which will give a backup support to our BIOS program. Actually system, date, and time. Even if you shut down your computer, those things, if you turn on your computer after shutting down after long time, if you turn on your computer, the perfect system, date, and time will be displaying according to the current thing, how we are getting with the help of our CMOS battery only. Actually it is like a battery. It's a semiconductor chip inside computer that stores information. It will be giving backup support to the BIOS program. BIOS already we have discussed. Basic input output system is commonly known as system BIOS. Will be using this for booting purpose. This we have discussed already. You just look at this picture. This is only our BIOS program which will be present which will be initializing all the devices like RAM, hard disk, CD drive, video display card, and other hardware. So without BIOS program, we cannot perform anything in our CPU. I hope you would have understood what are the devices present inside our CPU. We'll continue with the next topic in next class. Thank you.